All right, y'all. This is my second recap for Jones versus Diddy. And if you want to hear me read the court documents, go to my YouTube, The Carolina Diamond. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. To finish seeing the rest of this particular video, you're going to have to go because time may run out if you're on Facebook or Instagram. So listen, let's talk about the players up in here. This is a picture of the plaintiff, Rodney Jones. And as you can see, he's booed up with Cuba Gooding Jr. But I'm saying booed up, but it's not because he wants to be. This is Cuba forcibly getting all up in his space. And Cuba, in the lawsuit, he says Cuba gropes him, touches him all over. It's so inappropriate. I haven't finished reading the documents. I wonder if he's also naming him as a cause and action, but I don't think so because he's not a Jane or a John Doe. I didn't know. With Cuba, whatever. This is a picture of Stevie J in a compromising position, right? I already told you guys I cannot show the other couple of pictures in the lawsuit just because. But again, Stevie J has been named as part of the RICO enterprise. So it was his job to, recruit people. And they said that in this video, how CBJ even came up is because Diddy was trying to say to Rodney Jones, hey, listen, Stevie J does it. Here's a video of him having sex with a Caucasian male. Also, that's how Usher's name came up. And again, in the lawsuit, Usher's name was redacted, but it says R&B singer, Las Vegas residence. He played the Super Bowl. That's how Meek Mill's name came up. Philadelphia rapper that dated Nicki Minaj. That's also how Chris Brown name came up. Chris Brown name came up because it said R&B singer who got in trouble with law enforcement when he assaulted a Bajan billionaire. And it's mentioned because it says that Chris Brown liked to deal with underage girls and sex workers. Let's talk about Young Miami. Young Miami is listed as on the payroll for Diddy as a sex worker. And I need to get more into that. But that came out because of the wire fraud, because they paid her by wiring cash to her account. So that's how it popped up for her. As far as being essayed, that's her cousin that the plaintiff is saying essayed him. She forcibly performed, the big O, and he had to push her away. And then she walked through the house following him, stripping off her clothes but naked and straddling him. So he was like, she basically assaulted him. And he does not name Young Miami's cousin. He just names her as a Jane Doe. This is probably one of the most dangerous men of all, Fahim Muhammad, because he's the one that made the shooting at Shadows Recording Studios disappear. When Diddy and his son Justin was in the bathroom with Justin's friend G, the shots rang out. Diddy and Justin, left the bathroom, but G was left on the bathroom floor bleeding. And the plaintiff, Rodney Jones, had to come to his aid. Well, Fahim was there and made everything disappear. And he's the one to call when things need to happen as far as what law enforcement goes. So, yeah, we're definitely going to be diving more into him. Can we also talk about the fact that whether you all are believing everything or not, which I'm not on any side because I'm just reading the documents. However, there are plenty audio and visual and text and paper trail evidence. I have a real huge problem with the underage girls. Even in a lawsuit, it sometimes refers to the women, but it's not, because these are girls like 15 years old. People are being trafficked, and I really have a huge problem with that. And I feel like between celebrities and law enforcement, whether it's girls being trafficked, boys being trafficked, people being trafficked, period, it all stems from law enforcement and celebrities. That's what I think is the problem. And a lot of these celebrities that we all loved and love were at these parties with these young girls. Okay? And so that's my number one thing. That is my number one thing, even above these people who have filed lawsuits and these people that have been, unfortunately essayed, and people that had their life in fear dealing with Diddy allegedly. These young girls did not have a choice. These young girls were trafficked, and drugged up and used, and all your favorite celebrities are right there in the mix ignoring it because they want to get their fame on. I have a problem with that. Reading these court documents has really opened my eyes to, I was never one to chase behind celebrities like, oh my gosh, celebrity. But this really just gives such a sour taste in my mouth. And I just pray that this lawsuit keeps opening up the doors for people to have charges pressed against them. In the lawsuit, that is what the plaintiff is asking. They have done all the legwork for a criminal investigation. They're basically handing it over to the Justice Department saying, here you go. There's your work. Now file charges. Because remember, all the stuff that happened to Rodney Jones and everything that he personally taped and everything was between 2022 and 2023. This is not old news. So let me know your thoughts. Because I promise you, y'all, this just really just saddens me. It saddens the way that I look at people in general. But it's really scary. And I want these people to stop trafficking. I can't even talk. Trafficking these people. My heart and prayers go out to the ones that are still out there and the ones that have to deal with this. Let me know your thoughts.